I'm so sorry, but I have to, even though I'm still in the middle of like setting up and sending out go lives. You can totally fist me for Straya. Howdy, hey. Y'all are ready for some more deep dungeon shenaniganry? I don't think Nox is, but it's just too damn bad. Poor dude.
He's allergic to our fun.
Congratulations on fisting first, Drea. I'm sorry, Fish, but she was first. And howdy, meowdy, Yuffie. And hi there, Nox. And thank you for the 7th streak, Drea. Yeah, I've been meaning to get like some music for my like starting soon. Be right back in indie soon. And then possibly just like one for when I am like live. And like, you know, it kind of calls for it for whatever, like just chatting and stuff. I don't know. But it's like on the list. Time to hydrate or dehydrate.
Hydrate or die.
You and Shannon are doing orthos and it's so painful.
Yeah.
Oh no. Drea feels your pain, Nox. Of deep dungeon.
Nox's pain.
What?
I'm
Nox
in
hates
pain.
me, guys. He doesn't want to eat my food.
Oh, she's still on this.
I come home and he assaults me with overhead light.
Y'all. Overhead
I don't
lights
know
are a
what is
hate
up with
crime.
them.
It's because we're neurodivergent. It's a thing. If you're neurodivergent, more than likely you do not like overhead lights. You also probably have a favorite spoon and fork, amongst other things. Oh, that's right. Eat your snackies. Snackies. Drea wants to know why you're such a bully.
He's already wondering why he's here and why he shows up each week.
I hope
I guess
not.
I continue portrait.
Oh my goodness. Is it really so
Rage!
bad?
Rage.
Rage!
I've raged.
Yay!
Rage.
Nothing here.
Come back here, you.
I'm to smack the shit out of everything.
As God intended.
You don't like overhead lights because of your migraines? Yeah, so like one of the things, I don't get headaches very often. There's only two things that have a high risk of giving me a headache. And oh, did we miss a chest?
I mean, we had to wait for Yuffie. She's up the other side of the map.
There was
Fair
a
enough.
room that we didn't go to. So I was like, oh, Wolfric's got it.
So, one of the things that
Osteo?
is
Got it.
pretty guaranteed to give me a headache is if I'm woken up by having the lights turned on. That will give me a headache. And the other thing is if I have to wear my glasses for extended amounts of time, and by extended amounts of time, I mean 3 or more days, the weight of the glasses on my face will, like, give me a headache. I don't particularly want to get wireframes either, though. I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like that would be a bad idea for me. I feel like I would break them.
I literally invested in the cheapest, like $9 frame glasses from Walmart and stuff, so
I spend my insurance money on flight. I spend my insurance allowance on contacts, especially because I have astigmatism, so my contacts are more expensive because of that. And then I go to zenny.com, not sponsored, and
but hit us up.
but hit us up, yeah, because they're like really cheap, and they've got a whole bunch of frames. But I just asked my I asked my eye doctor for the prescription numbers for glasses, and then I get my backup glasses from Zenny. And another thing, I will never buy clear frames again. I will never buy clear frame glasses again. I bought a pair because I was like, oh, they're like, you know, they're pretty cheap. Like the frames, just the frames was like $15. I spent, I think, a total of $50 on them, but that's also because I upgraded to the like blue light glasses, lenses and stuff as well. Like I got a couple of updates or upgrades on the lenses, or else it would have been like $20. But I got clear frames because I was like, oh, these will go with anything because they're clear. There's no color. They will literally go with anything, and they do. That part is very much correct. The thing is,
They go with anything, including the table.
yeah, including the table. I am very blind. Not as blind as Sirth, but like, I am very nearsighted, and then I have astigmatism, so I see triple of everything, like just slightly off from each other, and then nearsighted on top of that. So if my glasses are not on my face or in their case that is like a bright teal, I cannot find them. Literally the other morning, because like I'm almost out of contacts, I found a pair, so I'm wearing some today, but I'm almost out of contacts. I thought I was. Serenity, I could not find them. I had to go into Yuffie's room and ask her to come and help me find them because I needed to leave for work and I just could not find my glasses anywhere.
And she was very grumpy about it.
It's frustrating. Being fucking Velma over here. My glasses. I can't see without my glasses. Same. Like, do you also have astigmatism and stuff? Is that what you mean, Drea? And then I like kind of skimmed what you were saying, but let me catch it up. Yeah. I'm very sensitive to light. I actually just had to switch my closet light to a smart light that we could adjust because the one before was so bright and was causing a trigger. Yeah, so that reminds me. Sorry for laughing. Wait, is it in here? Oh, okay, sorry. I wasn't super paying attention.
There's a treasure on this floor.
Oh,
Right?
No,
howdy, Duberus.
there isn't, Yuffie. We could just go
Oh.
on.
Can we?
Yeah, we could just go on. There's nothing else here.
Oh. I thought it said that there was a treasure or something.
No.
So, there's not a lamp in my room. Like, just the whole house really is still kind of work in progress. It's still, like, it's very much livable. But there's still, like, you know, the little things that we want done. I want done.
Hi, Nidus! Hi,
Um,
honey!
I don't have a lamp in my room right now, but I have the master bedroom. And so if I'm having, like, if I'm still, like, doing stuff, like, you know, like getting ready for bed or, you know, like actually doing stuff, I will turn on my bathroom light and have the bathroom door open and have the bathroom light on. And then if I'm just like laying in bed and I just want to chill but I still want some light, then I will turn my closet light on, which is dimmer, and there's only one, whereas in the bathroom there's like 3 or 4 bulbs, I think. And like have the door cracked open like a half foot or so. So then there's just like that softer light. And the other day I was like, Knox, could you actually turn the bathroom light off and turn the closet light on and like just have the door cracked? And he like kind of gave me a look and then he did it and he was like, oh, okay. You have astigmatism in your right eye and your eyesight got worse this year. Oof. You know what's great? My right and left eye are just slightly different from each other. So like the nearsightedness is slightly different and then the astigmatism is rotated different from each other. So I have to have contacts for my right eye and then contacts for my left eye. Whereas like when I was a teenager and stuff, they were the same strength and everything, so I didn't have to worry about it. I think Yuffie doesn't have to worry about it. I think hers are the same.
Yeah, my right eye is slightly worse, but it's like 0.25, and they said that they would rather like just keep me on the same prescription for now because it's cheaper and stuff. But if the difference gets too bad, then they will have to get me like different prescriptions.
Strength.
Willer,
Okay.
be strong.
Yeah. Like, I think my left eye is like negative 3.5. Oh, Drea. Here you go. Negative. Oh, I didn't know that about Shannon. He's legally blind and his glasses are very thick. I didn't know that. But yeah, I think my right eye is like negative 3.5, and then the astigmatism axle or whatever is like 110, and then the left eye is like 3.75 and a 60. And apparently that 60 axis uh
I, if you will.
is more rare. So sometimes when I'm at the eye doctor, like, they can't give me a sample for my left eye. Time to hydrate or die straight. Let me put my hand on these. How about he wears contacts? I much prefer contacts.
I do too.
The way you said it, jail, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ooh, intuition.
I'm so sorry. I don't understand. I don't come.
You're just a baby. Drea, your dinner looks delicioso.
Yes, it looks very, very nice. Very, very yummy. Ours was yum.
Muy bien.
I was able to eat a good amount of it. Wait, what was it? Discover a piece of the cursed horde. Resolution. That's what it was. Oh. I kind of want to make a poll, but I forgot to look at like the maximum amount of time a poll can be up. It'd be really cool if I could leave it up for the whole stream.
I don't think you can leave it up for the whole
I
stream.
don't think you will.
Okay. Well, I want to make a poll for what the next.
Hmm?
Do we want to do another community day, or do we want a karaoke stream?
What would you do on the community day?
I was thinking Dale and Dotson.
That would be fun.
Oh my lord.
Ooh. Notched it in here. Easy game for easy babies.
Beautiful.
as Drea would say. Drea said that our dinner looked good.
Oh,
It was very good. I'm not even gonna front.
So, you got it from Aldi, didn't you?
What?
The salmon?
I did.
I
No.
thought, wait,
Well, the neighborhood market.
oh, okay.
The last salmon I got was from Aldi, though.
Yeah, Aldi usually has, like, really big salmon links. Like,
Yeah. This one was
kinda
2
tasty.
separate things that I got from the neighborhood market.
Yeah.
I've been trying to make a little bit healthier meal, and even though I really love fried rice, we don't have a wok, so it's not like I can really make it that well anyway. But it's best, like, trying with me, like, really trying to, like, lose weight and stuff to not be frying as much stuff and, like, eating more fish and healthy things.
We do use, healthier oil. I really like using avocado oil. I also like that it has a very high smoke point.
Yuffie, can you use resolution?
Yeah.
I like that avocado oil has a
Oh.
very high smoke point. So then it's also really good when you're using cast irons and stuff.
Managed to get both of them.
By the way, drops, do you feel like my game is too soft? A wild Dreadnought is in chat, by the way.
GG.
Woohoo! I am gonna set up a poll before we go to the next set of floors, if that's alright with everyone.
Alright.
Yep. Roger Gray.
Why does it say my bitrate is shit?
It thinks you're shit.
I don't know.
Why don't you know?
You just know quite a bit, but apparently not this. Hmm.
We'll vote in the poll, I guess.
It's gonna be gone before everybody can vote.
Yeah, I'll redo it. They won't let me cancel it?
You want me to try?
Channel points.
It doesn't take any channel points.
The vote it done.
No, it doesn't. I think this guy is crazy.
Okay, I can leave it up for a max 10 minutes. Okay. Okay. I'm ready when y'all are. Sorry about that.
No.
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 What do you mean, no?
So what have you been up to?
Me?
Yeah.
I hope
Oh,
Dr. Doggo shows up.
I've been spending the week with my girlfriend,
Girly friend.
which is why I've been gone for the whole week.
Yeah. Has it been
Yeah.
fun though?
Yeah, it's been fun.
Good. Who isn't hitting ready? Is it Nox?
I think it was
I think
Knox.
it was Nox.
He's tapped out.
Tabbed out.
I love these glasses.
Yeah.
Ooh, sight.
Rage.
Yeah.
Rage. We could
Wolf
just head
Boy's
towards that.
favorite.
Ba, ba, da, 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 ba.
Serenity?
We don't need that.
Okay. Just pulling out what I'm finding, you know?
Yeah.
Nox wants to be a helicopter.
Oh? It takes a lot of money.
I don't know why Twitch didn't tell you I was streaming, doggo.
Hi, Dr. Taco!
Now that Dr. Doggo is here, we have to tell him about the time that Nico was being extra skinwalkery and tried to kill me.
Mmm.
Get in here, Yuffie.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I'm too far. I looked like I wasn't on my screen.
Did we give
It's-
Did we give Drea a shout out?
I thought we did. Maybe not.
I don't remember. Time to hydrate. Hydrate or die straight.
So, the dog, we have like a little backyard, but it can be quite dark because there's not like we have a back porch light, but like
It doesn't reach the entire
bright.
yard. She says a little backyard, but it's like, it's a nice sized backyard.
It's
So, along the back fence, there's a light post back there, but it's also kind of wild back there between us and the people behind us, which is nice in its own way because it kind of provides a little bit of privacy since it's chain link fences. So, as we all probably know by now, Nico absolutely loves playing fetch. To the point that he had to have surgery. Because he tore his ACL playing fetch so much. So, one night, I was playing some fetch with him to kind of like burn off some energy before we went to bed. And I wound up losing... OMG, hi daddy! I wound up losing 2 of his fetch balls.
Which they're bright orange, by the way.
Yeah, but it was nighttime. And so I was just like, okay, we're done for the night. Like, I'll go and find them in the morning, but it's dark. I've lost 2 of them. Like, we're done. So, something y'all should also know is my dogs are really well trained. Oh, Mimic! The drama! The drama. 2 mimics!
No!
How could this be?
In fact, there was 3.
3!
And yet, there's more! So anyways, you were playing fetch, you lost 2 of the balls, you tried to get him to go inside.
Yeah, so my dogs are really, really well trained. And so I told them that, okay, like, it's time to go inside. And the other 2 came in, but Nico did not. Nico kind of stood and stared at me, and then he turned his head to kind of look behind him, and then turned and stared back at me. Something else y'all should know about Nico is his stares are intense. He is very intense when he stares. So, he's staring at me, then randomly looking behind him, and then staring at me some more, and he will not come inside.
Strength.
And who wants it?
Got it.
Okay. And then he starts like walking towards the back of the yard, but he'll just like routinely, like he'll take like a few steps back and then stop and turn back around and stare at me. And then he finally gets like all the way to the back fence, and then he's like standing kind of in the shadow part, but like right on the edge. And he's standing there staring at me, and then periodically he'll turn his head, kind of, and then look back at me. And it's in such a way that it's almost like he's like trying to beckon me. Like, hey, come over here, but he's beckoning towards the dark. And I'm just like, at first I was like kind of laughing, like, oh, hey, whatever. Yeah, it was like kind of, it was like that. Mother, the darkness calls, we shall join it. And like, Nico,
Its name's Susan.
when we first got him, we were just like, oh, okay, he's like kind of a little creep. And then we were like, oh, he's like a little gremlin, okay. No, he's a skinwalker. He is a full-on, he's much. He is a skinwalker. Polly has decided that he needs to sit in my lap.
Strength below?
What? Strength?
Strength.
Got it. So, he is like beckoning me over into the dark part of the yard. And I'm just like, dude, this isn't funny. Like, and I will admit that I had partaken in some of the devil's lettuce. But this was creepy even for him. This was much. Community Day 1 with 2 votes. The drama! So,
We have more than 2 people in chat. A bunch of these hobos. We have more than 2 people in this voice chat. That means a bunch of you guys didn't even vote.
I am busy tanking right now.
Well, Wolfrich, what would your vote be?
What are my choices?
Community Day of Dale and Dotson or a karaoke stream?
Dale and Donson.
Okay. So that's 3 votes for Community Day.
Oh, he saw me.
Well, I put the vote up because I couldn't decide which one. The drama, it's on my back. I couldn't decide which one I wanted to put as my community goal. I decided that, like, I generally am not gonna make, like, redeems and, like, goals and stuff of things that I don't really want to do. Like, the 10-minute accents, like, you know, that's silly, that's whatever, it's just for 10 minutes, but, like, you know, like, stuff that
It's
Surf
the Queen
does.
Sachi.
Howdy, hey, Sachi! Sachi Tino! Sushi keynotes!
I'm convinced that Sirth actually enjoys meowing.
I hope you're doing well, Sachi. Did you have to work today, or are you at work? Hope the day is being
Another
kind
one.
to everyone. It's good so far. This is our 3rd attempt.
This week.
You
Just kidding. not this
did
week.
work
We're
today,
aged.
but you're home now? Very nice.
I mean, there's also an. Wait, hold on. Let me check this other chest real quick, because I think that's also a rage.
We're
Yeah.
talking about the Stin water we own. Palace requires a lot of attempts, so it's pretty natural. Well,
Ready?
thank you. Yeah, I'm
Oh,
ready.
that's pretty.
No, it's the one
Sweet.
next to the gate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they got one over there.
Alright, ready?
Yeah, got it.
Oh, sorry. I turned it on and thought that for you, Wilfred.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, we had to wait for you for.
I didn't realize it
I
was
was
that one.
four.
There's actually two.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
what a hateful game.
knockback penalty. No. Oh, there's no point in keeping this.
What a mean game.
How mean.
Oh.
Okay. So I know we joke that Nico is a skinwalker and stuff, and that he's not actually a skinwalker. He's just a dog
Probably.
that just doesn't know how to actually dog.
Probably.
But he was just so creepy that night, and so finally I went back there and I was like, dude, you're gonna fucking murder me. I feel it. So I go back there, and he was just really upset that we were done playing fetch, is what it really like boiled down to. He wasn't done playing fetch. And I was like, no. I lost 2 balls. It's nighttime. We're going to bed. I'll find the balls in the morning. Well, he wanted to keep playing fetch, is what it really was. And so I went back there. I found one of the balls, but I was like, you're just creeping me out a little too much tonight, dude. And so I decided that as I bent over to pick up the ball, because he didn't see it, but I spotted it, but he didn't see it. So when I went to pick up the ball for him, I decided that I was gonna like mess with his head and like distract him and stuff while I bent over, because I was like, I've seen a lot of horror films and stuff. I'm not going out this way by get got by a skinwalker, like. So I like messed with his head while I bent over to pick up the ball. And then I handed him the ball so that it would be in his mouth while we walked back to the house. I was just like, you're just being extra creepy even for you tonight. Like, dude. So I like to joke that like that was the night that he was gonna use his skinwalker powers. I feel it. He was gonna use his skinwalker powers and fucking murk me. But a little update on his condition and stuff. He goes in for his 2-week checkup tomorrow. And he will be having his stitches taken out as well. And he is trying to act all normal and like he can use his leg without any difficulties. Which, like, Yuffie and I are a little nervous about, because we're like, I don't know if you're supposed to be using that leg so much so soon. Like, you need to chill out, dude.
Doggo! Are you still in chat?
He usually is doing some type of chores.
Yeah. Dishes a lot. Hi, Doggo! I ate today!
I did too.
Willow got me a beef burrito. And I had rice and beans and chips with it. And then, yeah. And then for dinner, I made, salmon and steamed rice with some steamed vegetables, and then I had mine with a little bit of hummus mixed into it, but Willow had hers with duck sauce. And then Knox doesn't like me, so he didn't eat what I made.
Oh my god. Did you eat today?
Oh god.
I was silenced, I couldn't do anything.
Ooh! I am so glad I did that.
What shenaniganery are you up to?
Nothing.
I almost got insta-killed.
Over to pray.
Well, I can't do anything about that. The bees.
Well, what was for dinner, Doggo? Time to hydrate. Hydrate or die straight. And Sachi, did you eat?
I even had a little bit of breakfast. I had a couple of rice crackers with peanut butter and marmalade on them.
Sachi,
Did you eat, Sachi?
did you eat?
Queen Sachi?
Hoopa Queen, did you eat?
That's a no. That's a no if I've ever seen one.
What are we
Oh.
eating now? What's good? You're trying to dodge the question, madam.
There's a squirrel back here killing Knox.
Hamburger helper.
Blast it.
Do you use yours up at all?
Sometimes I crave it.
I don't.
In a weird, like, nostalgia way.
You know what I sometimes crave in a weird nostalgia way?
Mm.
Homestyle bakes.
Same, girl, same. But also, those meals are entirely me coded.
For real.
Like, hamburger helper and homestyle bakes, like, tell me that that is not, like, personally made for me.
Strength.
So, homestyle bakes, I feel like hamburger helper is pretty well known. For those that might not know, it's like a 10-minute meal. You have a box, and it has like noodles and a packet to make sauce with. And you brown up some hamburger meat, and then you make the sauce and the noodles all in one skillet, and boom, you have dinner.
Ribbit.
Didn't know Johnny's name was Hamburger. Nickname was Hamburger Helper. That's what they called me in high school. Mimic!
Oh, this is not good.
The drama.
We're back. We are so back. Let's go. Ribbit gone.
Oh god.
Homestyle bakes
Oh, it's close.
Hee.
are of the same genre.
I hate the bees so much.
So,
Oh,
it all comes in a box,
Nope.
and the one that I liked the most
Well, for fuck's sake.
is more like a casserole type situation. And so it came with some instant mashed potato flakes, and you mix those up and put the in the bottom of your casserole dish. And then there's a can of gravy with chicken chunks in it. You pour that over the mashed potatoes, and then there's a biscuit mix, and you make your biscuit mix, and then you put that on top of the chicken gravy situation, and then you bake it for like 20 minutes or whatever, and then boom, you have dinner. And like the box is like $5. So we had those fairly often growing up because we've mentioned before we grew up pretty poor. And with parents that
well, and our parents,
don't know how to cook, so
but our parents would zhuzh it up by adding a can of corn.
yeah. A drained can of corn. You put tuna in your macaroni? I used to do that too. Sometimes some like veggies like peas and stuff as well.
Yeah, it's kind of a poor thing. I personally am not a big fan of tuna mac, but Willow really likes it.
But now I can't have tuna. I really like the actual tuna mac kits. Better than like just making macaroni and cheese and putting tuna in it. Duty complete. Let's go.
Woohoo.
I didn't realize that was a poor thing, but it totally makes sense that it is. Wild Thai rogue appears.
My god. Okay, I need everybody's opinion. I think that I was kind of petty today.
Okay, let's hear it. I'm here for it. Let's hear it. What'd you do?
So, I come in and immediately my boss is like, "Hey, we took this very timed delivery that has to be there exactly at 1 at this restaurant." I yeah, I hate these kinds of orders. And like, my boss does too. She normally tells people, no, we can't do that. But I guess that this guy just kind of suckered her into it, and so she promised him that it would be there at 1. And she's like, yeah, no matter what, like, if our driver can't get it there, then like one of us will take it. And I immediately was just like, why would you do that? You should have said, we will get it there as very close to 1 as we can. Like, do not make promises you cannot keep. So this already kind of like peeved me. But, I was a little bit more peeved because we had to wait for FTD flowers to show up to make a bunch of the arrangements for today. And you know, my boss keeps telling me, oh, I don't count on them, but like,
But
you
that's
know,
not
half
what
of
her
our orders,
actions say.
yeah, but like half of our orders can't be complete because she was counting on them to show up at a certain time. So like, you know,
Got you.
uh, whew. So I, the flowers finally show up, and I load up everything that's done and take it at once. And I'm just like, I'm not, I'm not gonna like try and like plot in the like 1 o'clock one. Cause she said that if I'm not here, they'll take care of it. Well, I'm not gonna be here, so they're gonna have to take care of it. Okay, the thing is, I didn't think at the time to like tell anybody that it was still there on the back table.
Oh.
Yeah, which is my bad. I didn't think about it at the time because Carla was on me like 3 times about it. So I was like, she knows it's there, like she knows it's a thing, like, you know, whatever. Uh well, you know, I go on, I'm like doing my thing, and then I like look at the clock, I'm like, oh, it's like 1:09. Like I think I'm gonna go ahead and call Carla and make sure that like they took the thing, like now that I'm thinking about it.
Yeah.
Uh She left to go get the tires on her car fixed.
Uh-huh.
So she couldn't take it. And Jennifer couldn't take it because Carla had the car. So the third option is have Shannon take it because Mandy doesn't have a car.
Because she
You
wrapped
know?
hers around a tree.
Wait, Mandy's still
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk about it. So then, uh, I was like, oh, well, like, can you have Shannon take it, or like do I need to like come back and like make sure I get that, like, you know? And she's like, no, I'll just have Shannon take it, and I guess like we'll just have to refund the guy and everything. And like I just wanted to like scream at her and just be like, you shouldn't have promised to have it exactly 1 on the dot. Like, you should have said we will try to get it as close to 1 as possible.
such
Like,
a thing.
yeah.
He knows better.
She knows better. Like, literally, earlier this week, we were talking about how we hate those kinds of orders. I say earlier this week as if it wasn't yesterday, but still. You know, like, I. Because apparently, my boss is, like, too much of a pussy to, like, tell her that, like, she doesn't have a job. And then, like, I was gonna say something last Monday when I came in, but my boss was crying because her best friend of 20 years had died. And then I like thought about saying something like yesterday, but then like Mandy wasn't there because she was at court, and also like my boss had just done the funeral thing, so I was like, I don't know, maybe I should be a little bit more tactful. But I'm
She,
just like so over it at this point that like that's why I think I was being a little more petty.
Rhea says at
So
this point it's poor management.
it is.
And honestly, I agree too.
At this always been.
No, it...
You telling me she didn't go sign the car? Like,
No, I'm saying that there was a time when everything was fine.
Yeah, like when Annie was running it, like there was always money in the bank and like things were handled a lot better. Like people who were a problem were fired like immediately and stuff. And like Carla was still kind of there as like the day-to-day person, but like not necessarily like the full boss.
And then even when Amy was there up until
Hello,
like the
Steel.
last few months. Raising? Like,
That wouldn't hurt.
things were good. But then when Amy quit, it turns out she had done some like really shady, shitty shit. And no one had realized it until after she quit. And then ever since then, Carla's just been not right.
Oh, I guess we didn't get the racing.
I thought I
What
grabbed
the-
it. Oh no, I didn't grab it. I used it.
There's witching.
But anyways, so I don't know if it did get refunded or not, but I'm bringing this up
There we go.
because like was it overly petty of me to do that? Because I am in charge of the deliveries, but she's the one who made the promise and said that if I wasn't there, they would make sure it got done.
Should have probably told her that you weren't gonna take it. But it was Ned,
Negligent?
yeah, of her to make that promise.
Choi is gonna cover for me tomorrow morning while I'm at the vet.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's spring
And
break, huh?
yeah, I asked Choi how much she wants, like how much would it take for her to come in and immediately say, I thought you were fired to Mandy.
And say it loudly.
Yeah. And
Choi
Choi said she would do it for free.
see, Drea should understand because her and Choi are both bulbuls.
Yeah. Like there's no like pansy footing around the conversation. Like she just like says it and like is pretty like straight up about it. Like she doesn't dance around. Like it's like this is what I'm feeling, this is how I think. You're gonna know.
Resolution. Drea says she'd do it for free too. Let me at her. The Zanzi screaming face, perfect. Oh, Yuffie.
Mm.
While you're there, will you check on when everyone's vaccines are due?
I'm guessing Nico's up to date because they did make me get him a Bordetella.
Yeah, I think last time we didn't do Bordetella.
Yeah.
Is like we don't
So-
board or groom our dogs, so we don't take them to a groomer, I should say,
Yeah.
because like I've learned how to trim their nails myself. Like I've learned how to trim black nails. Because Satsuki and Nico both have black nails. Like, we brush them out ourselves. The dogs we currently have, at least, none of them need, like, shaved or trimming. Like, they're not that kind of breeds. I don't know why I'm justifying not taking our dogs to the groomer, but I am.
Well, we have 3 and people don't know what kind of, like, what kind they are. Plus, there was some people in our life who would have, like, had a whole conniption about how, like, oh my gosh, how could you do that?
Right? Literally got told once by someone who is no longer a friend that, I'm committing, like, animal abuse or neglect by not having pet insurance. Yeah, I forgot to say, I saw your message about you doing Kira's. I also do our cat snails, too. I learned how to trim their nails as well. Just more like pretentious. It's on my back.
I don't know, she was pretty dumb.
And dumb, yeah. But, like, I don't know.
She was one of those who, like, tried to get in at, like, bougie companies and stuff, so that way she could, like, justify having to have her car detailed on the inside. Because then, like...
Because she did that, like, every other month.
Yeah.
Like, stuff like that.
Because then she's like, well, sometimes, like, I have people ride in my car and stuff.
Yeah. And, like, I have looked into pet insurance before, but all of our pets, first of all, we got them as adults. Howdy, hey, Kissy. Posture check and stretch. Alright, let's all posture check and stretch. Oh, big stretch. Did I ever make it? I did! Dotto told me that I missed your hug earlier, and I'm very sorry, so I'm giving you one now. I have a hug command now.
So, like, I don't wash my car. Like, I will go to the car wash and, like, use the free vacuums every once in a while. But, like, I don't rage. Oh!
How appropriate.
But I don't, usually go through the car wash. But we also don't live in a place that, like, we don't get, like, a lot of snow, so, like, it doesn't justify, like, you know, having to wash the salt off or anything like that.
Thank you, Kissy. I hope you are too.
Plus, I just kind of feel like, anytime I, like, do go to the car wash, my car is, like, immediately dirty again, so it feels like a waste of money to me. But that's just, like, my personal preference.
Yeah.
I think people who
the
want to
horde.
have, like, their cars look nice, like, I think that's fine. Like, it
Our
doesn't bother
grandma,
me.
on our mom's side, she was like, she took her car to, like, the car wash a lot and stuff. And, like, in her detached garage, there was a wood burning stove, and apparently, even though, like, lived up, like, far enough north to have, like, blizzards and stuff, she still would, like, get a fire going in the like wood burning stove and wash her car. Your car does get dirty, but not very often. Oh no, he's a little frog.
Wait,
He's a frog.
You never go Kissy because they're expensive. And you also have pollen bomb. Yeah, we have pollen bomb here too. Like everything's about to turn green. I saw outside like there's already these like I don't
pollen
know.
splotches.
Yeah. Straight up splotches everywhere, so it's about to happen. Strength? I'll take
I
it.
got
You
it.
can
Oh
use
shit,
it, Willow.
sorry.
It's fine. I think that there was another one. Did you pick it up?
I picked that one up, but
Okay.
apparently not. You're extremely cheap sometimes. You wash your car by hand if you have to. The crocuses popped up in your yard. I'm not sure what those are. I'd have to. We have a lot of different pollens here, and so basically everyone gets allergies. Both in the spring and summer. Or, fall. I mean, like spring and fall. Your HOA doesn't want you washing your own cars. HOAs are shit. Like in their
They
drivers.
are.
Yeah, I know what you mean. HOAs are shit.
You're a scam.
The safety. The like city governments and stuff like them, because then like, you know, they'll maintain their own roads and like do their own salting and plowing, and some of them even like have like their own little like enforcement that will set up speed traps or whatever. And so it's like, oh, here's this whole like section of the town that we don't have to do anything for. Perfect. But they're shit. Yeah, I totally did it, Drea. There's sometimes I'll splurge. I haven't done it in a very long time, but every once in a while I do like to go through the car wash and watch the pretty colors stream across my windshield.
I do like going through the car wash. For me, I can't really justify the cost.
That, and we don't have a garage or a
Yeah.
carport. If we at least had a carport, I would be more willing. But also, we have a power washer. I need to fix it. The neighbor told me what he thinks is wrong with it. So I just need to replace that part. And then, like, be really easy to just wash our own cars with our power washer.
Ooh, whoa.
And, like, I totally get having old habits of, like, I just can't justify spending money on XYZ. Or I like doing it this way because it saves some money. 8 o'clock. And you know what? As long as you're not, like, stressing yourself out about it, or like it's something kind of detrimental, like not going to the doctor or something like that. Brandon likes to spoil and you reject him all the time. And Kissy also says that they banned those solar lamp posts as well. That's so stupid.
What? Why?
Probably not aesthetically pleasing enough or some bullshit. I fucking hate HOAs.
One person on the board probably just like doesn't like them, and then nobody else really voted against them. And nobody showed up to the meeting to like oppose it.
Yeah. Well, it depends on the bylaws. The last place we lived actually had 2 HOAs. There was the city one, because it was like actually like a village. And so there wasn't like a city government. It was like the whole city was an HOA. Yeah, filed under the aesthetic violation of aesthetic bylaws. And then because lived in a townhouse, also had the townhouse HOA. So I had to pay 2 different HOA dues every month. It's like one was $90 a month, and then the other was $40 a month. So like I was paying $130 a month in HOA fees.
And we didn't even have a yard for our townhouse. Like literally, what the townhome people were supposed to do was take care of lawn. Like that's basically all they had to take care of. And every month, without fail, they would send out 1 or more emails saying, please be patient with us as we haven't reached your lawn yet. We have, you know, so many homes that we have to service, and like we just haven't
and we're
reached yours
having
yet.
trouble like finding people to like employing enough people to take care of it all. Like we're having trouble finding workers, and like you need to be nice because it's like, you know, 100-degree weather and all this shit and blah blah blah. It's so awful. You need to be nice to them. But then and then they'd end the emails with like, oh, by the way, if you know anyone who needs a job.
This is literal shit work, but if you know somebody who wants a job.
Yeah. And then they were like, just before we left, they were gonna up the dues again to either 100 or 105 a month. And they were like, well, I mean, technically we have the right in like the bylaws and stuff that we can up the dues up to 10% every month. Or not month, sorry, year. And we haven't upped the dues in 6 years. And so even though this is going to be the 2nd year in a row that we've upped the dues, like we haven't upped the dues before that in 6 years. So get over it. And plus like the dues go to lawn maintenance and then also fixing like water retention areas and stuff. So cuz there's like a few lakes and stuff. And
The thing is, though,
and our funds have dwindled down to $600,000, so we need to build the funds back up. But they had like just built a new building
yeah, like a new rec building.
that no one used.
Yeah, because like it was literally just like a small party space.
Well, we
Like it
used it
didn't.
for Choi's gender reveal, and then they begged us to
Yeah.
come back and do more events in there, and we're like, nah.
Yeah. But also, the last year we lived there, uh, they did not come through to blow the leaves for 3 months.
Yeah.
It is a very, very woodsy village. Like
Yeah.
they tried to be like, oh, you know, it's like very eclectic. It makes you feel like, you're out in the woods, not in like a city and stuff. So like there is a lot of trees.
Which there's just a lot of trees in our area in general.
Yeah.
Like one of our top exports of the area is timber.
But the problem is that
Here, don't
I
fuck Wolfric, not me.
was literally knee deep in leaves in our own driveway.
Yeah.
But like thankfully one of our neighbors, cause we were the middle townhome, one of our neighbors, they didn't actually live in their house. They used it as a vacation home to come visit some family on holidays. So I literally like threw most of the leaves into their driveway. Like I just swept it over there.
Holy shit, Kissy. $545 a month in HOA
What?
dues? The fuck?
For them to tell you can't have cute little solar lamps?
And that you can't have pet bunnies? And you can't wash your car in the driveway? God, I fucking hate HOAs. They're such a fucking scam. And there's 280 homes in the park. Yeah, there was
Shut
like
the hell
over
up.
there was like over 1,100 townhomes. You'd love to know where all the money is going, because
Exactly.
they demand that we do all the lawn work even though the park owns the land. I've mentioned before that they use untrained and uncompensated resident volunteers to run the plow trucks. The park owns the water well that provides water, but they don't even have a basic generator to run the well pump in a power outage. We lose light, we lose water too. Jesus fucking Christ! They're a fucking scam! And like, the vast majority, very unfortunately, at least in the States, is like that. Raising an alteration. I will say though, the city HOA, like the village's HOA, that one, they did actually do things. They did actually like do things and gave you amenities and like kept the roads clean and all this kind of stuff. So like the $40 a month one, they actually did things.
Except they never took roadkill off the road.
There's a coughing in chat.
Which always bothered me. Because it'd be really gross. And it's a road hazard.
Yeah. But they would like plow the roads and stuff like that. But they can have power for the stupid clubhouse nobody uses except for the HOA during an outage. And they'll say, oh, you can come in and warm up for an hour or two, but you can't stay here if you have no heat. Jesus. I'm gonna get political, I feel.
Kissy, run for board.
I've thought about running for some type of elected position.
You would have an aneurysm.
Probably would.
Yeah, trap.
Nox, I need you to get that helicopter license and be making big bucks so then I can run for like something and it just be like my job to do that. And I won't have to worry about like having a day job on top of trying to fix this fucking place. It is a lot of money.
Lights also gonna estimate till a commercial line.
Yeah. Knox is a veteran, so the military would help him get like the commercial part, but he has to get his private license first, and they're like, no, we're not helping with that.
That's like 20K.
But here's the thing, probably wouldn't be able to like use it here. Probably have to move to like a bigger city that has like tourism. Do like helicopter tours.
A mimic!
The drama! Wolfert,
Yes.
were you there when I explained why I say like why I freak out when there's a mimic?
What the hell?
I
Kiss
think
me?
you told me once.
You're the last person
Are you
under
kidding?
55 allowed to be a member in this park, so I'm too young to run for the board, and I don't want to commit to serving for a year on the board in a park where the annual elections require a police detail, or serve for a year on a board in a park that I desperately want to leave. That is so valid. That is very valid. Drama! Another mimic! So I want to make sure that I spell his name right, because I also want to give him a shouty. Boomers are absolutely nuts. Yeah, they are. Our parents are boomers. Can confirm.
Seal?
Your next door
Yes,
neighbor is a Megatarian.
Oh,
She did provide some unexpected tea this weekend. Oh. Care to share? You want to be eaten by a mimic like Freeran? I gotta say, even though I hate Christmas, we went to a con in December, and like seeing the Christmas themed like cosplays and stuff was actually really cool. There was one
it's
free
very
run.
creative.
Yeah, there was one free run. She was like dressed up in like a Christmassy type outfit, and then she was pulling behind her a mimic that was wrapped up like a Christmas present, and like it was really cute. And there was some other like really good ones. That's the one that's like mainly sticking out to me right now. Friday, you were in VC and you saw flashing lights outside your window. It was an ambulance. Uh-oh.
More steel?
Hold on, I'm being attacked right now.
Me too.
Have a good nap. Have I chosen violence today? Always. Who are you? Howdy, hey. How about yourself? You see the EMTs go up her front steps and into her house. And the next thing you saw, the ambulance was driving off. No clue what happened. Let a couple of the sane neighbors know. And one of your neighbors said that the mega Karen posted a video to explain what happened to her. Good choice, keep it up. Thank you. I mean, we are doing deep dungeons.
Oh. I think I might be done after this. Boss.
Summoner. Yeah, I know I did on to everyone else about how they need to go to bed at a decent time. And I haven't been the best about it, but I've been trying to really turn that around this week. And I've been doing good so far. I know it's only 2 days in, but that's 2 days straight of being good. Let's keep it up.
That doggo already went to bed, but I just remembered that, Reach?
Already used it.
Okay. Nidus is making me pack sandwiches as a afternoon snack because I've been getting really hungry at like 3 o'clock, and then it's like 2 hours before I get home. Yeah. And so I've just been kind of like, well, I guess I'll just be hungry until 3 o'clock, or until I get home and make something. So then it ends up being like 3 hours before I actually eat, you know? And he told me that that's really bad. And he's sad. So I started packing a sandwich.
Alright. She lost her balance, fell headfirst into her trash barrel, and when she finally freed herself, she found her legs weren't working. So she crawled into her house to get her phone and call 911. Ambulance took her. She came back that night. She just had a knee replacement in January. Why was her phone in her house? Because she's a boomer and forgot to put it in her pocket.
I'm guessing if she went to like the trash, that she's probably, like, if she fell into her trash can, maybe she was just like taking the trash out, or was like thinking that she was only gonna be outside for a couple minutes tops.
I'm thinking too loud? What does that mean?
What do you think? Steel?
I already used it, so anyone else can use it.
I can use it.
Too late.
Oh fuck. It means we think that stuff but don't say it. But listen. My parents are literally boomers.
Yeah, our parents got married and had kids late.
Yeah. Especially our dad is like old enough to be grandpa.
Yeah. Our mom is old enough to be Choi's grandma.
For sure. Our youngest sister. There's
Yeah.
3 of us.
Mine too, technically, is she like had a baby like fresh out of high school.
I'm just saying she didn't put her phone in her pocket and take it with her because we constantly have this struggle with our own parents. Why didn't you take the phone with you to the store?
When you knew that we might think of something. And then they like complain when somebody else doesn't take their phone to the store.
Yeah. Well, why didn't you take your phone with you? You always have your phone.
Why didn't you take your phone with you?
She was, but still. My mom always insisted I make sure I had my phone with me whenever I went outside. And my mom had me late. She was a few weeks shy of being 30 when she had me see. Oh, my mom, I'm the oldest, and our mom was 35 when she had me, and she was almost 40 when she had Choi, our youngest sister.
Yeah.
And then our dad is 8 years older than our mom. So he was 41 when they had. I feel like I have the right to complain about boomers.
And neither of them like were married before. Like this
Yeah,
is their first marriage.
And they're still married.
Yeah. Somehow.
Somehow.
I legit think our mom hates her dad.
I do too, but they're too religious.
Yeah, they're so religious. Like divorces and like our mom like saw what divorce did to like her family when she was a kid, and so she like swore that she would never get divorced. And I'm like, that doesn't make it better if
Nope.
like you're with somebody you
There's
absolutely hate.
different forms of broken homes.
Yeah.
So Joel said they came to be when their mom was 21 and their mom came to be when their grandma was 18. And then Kissy said that was my grandfather, except one time he had it and was sitting on it. Mom was so mad at him. He got his foot stuck under a tractor tire. How he managed it, I'll never know. But he sat shouting for help instead of calling for help on his phone. I don't know what to tell you. Wild Baroom appears. Run, Ahmad! And she's got the hammer, too. I need to, like, not stand and shit. Huh?
Ah!
Is that your
None
grandpa's
of us looked away.
like nickname?
None of us looked away.
Six six, fully spatially unaware. Just like me for real. Except I'm not 6'6", I'm 5'6". And was always funniest when he was trying to be serious. I wasn't paying
Okay,
attention.
close to the light.
See, our grandparents started kind of young. Well, our mom's mom definitely started young. Then our dad's mom, I think she had him at 21. Jeez, I thought I was paying attention.
I was not.
Uh, uh,
Rick changed his glam and nobody even noticed.
I noticed. I just forgot to say. Sorry, Wolfric.
Oh,
It's
that's
my
fine.
favorite one, too. Alright, let me catch up on chat. You were the only one that called him Drumpy, and you were one of his favorites. Nice. Who's... He stepped in as your replacement father figure. That's nice. Is Summoner just standing there while your overgrown lizard bonks the monsters? Pretty much.
Refreshing. Thanks Joel999_9.
Yay! You praised the accursed horde. Sunnyside? What a look. Hot damn.
Right?
Yuffie, get the fuck
He
out
is
the way.
styling. What'd you say to me?
Get the fuck out the way. Move, bitch! Howdy, hey Yoshi, we're about to end.
Hi
Hey,
Yoshi,
Ray,
you're here, so it's time to leave.
Story. You know Yuffie's an old lady and she's in bed by 9.
Yeah, I have to go to bed early because I don't sleep well, so I need to, like, try as hard as I can to get some sleep.
I'm appreciating. Yes. Much appreciation. I approve, Wolfric.
Thank you.
I like your belly dancer one the best. But this one is also very nice. You're in your bed by 9 too, except it's AM. Let me change to Indy soon. Thank you so much, everyone who stopped by. Day 24 of birthday streamathon done! Woo! I'm gonna start a community goal tomorrow. Hopefully I'll remember. I should probably just set it up before I go to bed tonight. But the community goal is gonna be for another community a community day for Dale and Dotson. So I'll get that set up. What will I be streaming tomorrow? Nobody knows, not even myself. It's gonna be a surprise, even for me. But anyway. And then Thursday is Sisters Thursday, so Yuffie and I will be back with more Last of Us Part 1, where she will be playing and I will be backseating. But that's all the announcements I have for tonight. So let's go find someone to raid. Raid. Sachi's live, and so is the other Nox. Who do we want to raid, Sachi or not? I mean, Sachi was here earlier.
So is Nox.
Retro Bunny is also live. But Sachi and Nox are playing 14. Yeah.
Didn't we raid Nox recently? Have we raided Sachi recently?
I don't think so. Also, Sarah Bear is up and she's also playing 14. Been going. She's only been going for an hour. I don't know if I've raided her before. So how about we raid Sarah Bear? I feel like I might have. I don't know when she went. And thank you all for showing up. I really appreciate it. Let me get raid Sarah Bear. And then here's our raid message if you want to copy and pasta it in their chat. No big deal if you don't want to though. But anyway, please stay safe. Take care of yourself. Oh, I'm sorry, Jeff. I love you.
I love you, Jeff.
But please stay safe. Take care of yourselves, which includes eating, hydrating, going to bed at a decent time, and taking your meds. I said that out of order tonight, but whatever. I love you all, and I'll be back tomorrow playing who knows what. I love you all. Smooches. Stay trashy. Time to hydrate or die straight.
Okay. Ah.
What are you gonna be up to, Wolfric? Oh, also, you guys didn't like totally answer if I was being too petty or not.
I don't think so.
Welcome, Thunder Turtles.
Hours.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hi.
Okay. My connection wigged out for a second. Did you ask me something?
I was just asking if like you thought I was being too petty.
Oh, nah, not really.
I don't think.
Okay. It's not as if they'll fire me anyway.
Not gonna fire Mandy. They're definitely not gonna fire you.
Yeah.
I'd be shocked if they
Yeah.
did.
Okay. That's still hella. Who's
Sensitive.
sensitive? Hello.
Hello.
People usually complain when I have it turned like that.
Hello. Ooh.
Hi.
Hello.
What?
Hello.